What does life look like when you go from being the most feared boxer on earth to becoming a global celebrity millionaire with a lifestyle most people can barely imagine? Because Mike Tyson's life has been filled with insane wealth, luxury mansions, exotic animals, supercars, private parties, and wild spending that shocked the entire world. But here's the craziest part. Mike Tyson didn't just become rich. At one point, he became one of the highest paid athletes in history. And once the money started flowing, his lifestyle became absolutely unbelievable. But before the fame, fortune, and billionaire-style living, Mike Tyson came from one of the toughest childhoods imaginable. Growing up in Brooklyn, New York, Tyson faced poverty, violence, and constant trouble at a young age. Many people around him believed he would never escape that life. Then everything changed when legendary boxing trainer Custom Motto discovered him. Cuz saw something dangerous inside Tyson, raw power unlike almost anything boxing had ever seen. And under his training, Mike Tyson transformed into a phenomenon. By the age of 20, Tyson became the youngest heavyweight champion in boxing history. And once he started dominating opponents, the money exploded, massive fight purses, sponsorships, television deals, global fame. Tyson quickly became one of the most recognizable athletes on earth. And with that fame came a lifestyle completely out of control. Luxury mansions, gold jewelry, exotic cars, tigers. Yes, actual pet tigers. At one point, Tyson reportedly spent unbelievable amounts of money every month just maintaining his lifestyle. Stories about his spending became legendary. Multi-million-dollar homes filled with luxury furniture, fleets of expensive cars, designer clothing, massive private parties. Tyson wasn't just living rich. He was living like a king. But maybe the craziest symbol of Tyson's wealth was his obsession with exotic animals. Reports claimed he spent huge amounts buying and caring for Bengal tigers at his properties. Imagine walking through your mansion and seeing giant tigers casually living there. That's the level of luxury and madness surrounding Mike Tyson during his peak years. But while the lifestyle looked glamorous publicly, problems were building behind the scenes. Legal troubles, financial mistakes, expensive habits, massive spending. Eventually, despite earning hundreds of millions during his career, Tyson faced serious financial collapse. And in one of the most shocking moments in sports history, Mike Tyson filed for bankruptcy. Fans around the world couldn't believe it. How could someone who earned so much money lose almost everything? But Tyson later admitted that years of reckless spending and poor financial management destroyed huge portions of his fortune. Yet somehow, Mike Tyson reinvented himself again. Instead of disappearing completely, he transformed into a different kind of celebrity. Podcasts, movies, interviews, business ventures, cannabis companies, social media popularity. Tyson slowly rebuilt his image and financial success in the modern era. And honestly, many fans now respect him even more because of that comeback story. Because Mike Tyson's life isn't just about money or boxing anymore. It's about survival, reinvention, and learning from chaos. Today, Tyson still lives an extremely luxurious lifestyle compared to ordinary people. Beautiful homes, business investments, celebrity connections, expensive collections. But his personality now feels very different from the reckless young champion who once terrified opponents in the ring. Older Tyson often speaks openly about mistakes, personal growth, and the dangers of fame and excess. And maybe that honesty is part why people remain fascinated by him decades later. Because Mike Tyson's story feels larger than sports itself. Poverty to global fame, extreme wealth to financial collapse, then rebuilding everything again from scratch. Few athletes in history have lived a life this wild, controversial, and unbelievable. And honestly, the fact that Tyson survived it all may be the craziest part of his story. Because many people thought his life would end in complete disaster years ago. Instead, Mike Tyson became one of the most iconic and unforgettable celebrities in modern history. A man whose lifestyle once looked less like reality and more like something out of a movie. And maybe the most unbelievable part about Mike Tyson's lifestyle is that even after losing massive amounts of money, he still remained one of the most famous athletes on earth. Most celebrities disappear after financial collapse. Tyson became even more iconic over time. His interviews, podcast appearances, and comeback stories turned him into a completely new kind of celebrity. And honestly, fans love seeing this calmer, wiser version of Mike Tyson. Because behind the tattoos, luxury, and wild history is someone who survived fame at the highest level possible. And despite everything he went through, Tyson still lives a life filled with influence, luxury, and a legacy very few fighters will ever match. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe for more deep dives into celebrity lifestyles, sports legends, and the hidden luxury worlds of the most famous people on earth.